Hello, and welcome everybody. We are the fireworks. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. But no, we are back in the Dark Oak Village, and I wanted to just kind of update you all on what I've done. So one of the things that I've done is we've updated the pack. I'm in the alpha version now, which is 0413, which I believe fixes that offset issue that we were having. But we'll confirm that as we go here. But anyways, I did want to just kind of explore this with you all and show you what has been built. So let's start from this side over here. Obviously, I've done something a little bit different that I didn't do in the last village, and I have a lot of level 1 citizens huts throughout this village. We have one over there, there's one right here, and I just manually built some walkways going in between for now, right? We're treehousing it. I just finished building the Builder 2 upgrade. As you can see, we now have that, which is awesome, absolutely amazing. And that will allow us a couple of different things. Over here, we have our restaurateur. Our restaurateur is right here with I've just basically pulled in all the cod from the other base and threw it in there. I do think that a fisherman out here would be pretty nice, just fishing off one of these. I think that'd be great. Over in this section here with some funky little pathing, which, just having some fun, right? We have a deliveryman. This one's currently not employed. So I'm definitely focusing on deliverymen and things like that. And as you can see, there is our delivery person with their citizen's hut in between the two delivery posts. See how that works? Now, the thought process here is I should upgrade this to the tier 2, and that way we now have 2 delivery people. Yeah, we're trying to be efficient. We're trying to be good, okay? There's our other delivery person here, which is very nice. And then we get into the warehouse as we had it built. Very lovely building. And that goes and connects to our town hall over here. Over on this side, we have another citizen's hut. This one here is done by Lawrence. Lawrence is our farmer. And Lawrence has a little bit of travel, not going to lie. He's got to go through here and come on over to the farm building. As you can see, we've got a nice little farm with a loft building in here. And for them to get to the farm, they just walk around on this beautiful pathway that I built. I must say, pretty nice. And there we go. We got Lawrence working a field of wheat right now. Very, very nice and efficient. From here, we can expand. We can have fields off to each side, all the way up to 5 or whatever number we see fit as we upgrade buildings. The only other one that's got a long walk is our restaurateur. Because the citizen's hut is here, and it kind of just dead ends at this point, right, where we will have further expansion. So, hopefully at some point in time, this will loop in, we'll fill in all of this stuff, and might have a little bit more of a quick or direct route to other things. But some of the fun things that I've been doing is I did a little bit of terraforming. I've been doing, trees coming out of the water, right, to kind of go with our visual concept of the trees were here and they built on top of them, right? Threw down some lily pads. I've done a little bit of terraforming. I haven't obviously done this one. We do not want this to be flat, obviously, but this one over here I've done a little bit of a better job where it's like these trees are in the middle and, this cliffside is here, jumping down into the water. So pretty cool stuff, in my opinion, getting some sugarcane in there. I got to get more lily pads and things like that just to kind of fill out and make it a more robust setup. But I don't want to also do too much because I'm concerned of what'll happen when I upgrade or, build or update or what word am I thinking of? Upgrade, right? These buildings, right? So basically I want to upgrade this to a tier 2, right? That is pretty much our next step, and let's do it right now, because we do need more citizens here, and on a couple of different levels. One of the big ones, though, that we do require here is for our more people, more guards, right? We have no guards right now, and we could potentially get into some sticky situations, to say the least. But yeah, as you can see, look at this. He's asking for another 207 dirt, right? And this is exactly one of the concerns that I had where, you know, I think what's going to happen here is they're going to build out the dirt along the ground every single time, every time I upgrade this. So we're currently upgrading this building here, and I bet you this guy's going to come over here. He's going to build a dirt square pad underneath this, cover up all of our beautiful land, and then I'm going to have to come in and hand mine it all back out again to make it look pretty. So that's just one of those things that I've been dealing with off and on with this. Now, I'm not sure if there's an easy way to fix that or not. I don't think that they can just use like air blocks, if you know what I mean. So it's just one of those little tiny situations that we're going to have to deal with. Simple as that. Let's get a little bit more dirt for him, just so that he can get started. Okay, cool. Cool. As you can see, I'm also using my wireless crafting grid. I set this up pretty much immediately after our last video went out, and I've seen a lot of great comments from people telling me to not do something that, guess what? I did exactly that. But pretty straightforward here. I have not tied into this warehouse at all. I'm going to rely on the delivery people to manage this warehouse effectively. Simple as that. I'm not going to be using this as an inventory for myself. I'm still using the inventory from our other colony. Okay. So what did I do? Well, I put in a wireless receiver in the middle of this tree. Yeah, right in there. There is a wireless transmitter. Now, on top of that, I did run cabling the entire way. And a lot of people are like, whatever you do, Kryllyk, do not run cabling the entire way. It is not required. They have like Wi-Fi and such. Oh, you are a named guy. Hello. Hey, come here. Me and you. Let's go. Got you pinned in a corner. Let's do this. Really? I got nothing from him? Anyways. But yeah, it basically said do not run cabling all the way over. There is Wi-Fi options with refined storage, etc., etc., etc. Well, I ran cabling. And that's why I have 219 levels available to me as well. So the one nice thing about running the cabling, and it didn't take very long with the drill and everything. It really was not a big deal at all. One of the nice things is we have a very nice basement under here. And it kind of got me thinking, like, what could we use this space? I was thinking maybe we do like an underground rail. But then I was also thinking, why would I go underground when above ground rail would look so much better, between the two colonies and everything. So, just those little technical details as we expand upon things that I'm working on, which is cool. Very, very cool. We are working on the barracks and the citizen hut over here as well. Citizen hut level 3, barracks level 2. This one is not done as far as I can tell. I do have everything pretty much chunk loaded as well, or at least forcibly loaded. Just as a reference point, I've been doing this pretty much across the board. But what I think's happening is because I don't have everything loaded, certain like piers, for example, I believe he's got to come from his house up there all the way down to the builder. And then if he's working on the barracks over here, I don't have any loading over here. So outside of like literally loading this entire thing, which I could do, I could go in and I could change the configs and, we could make that adjustment. But, it's just a little bit convoluted and you're going to have a lot of different chunk loading across your entire base, right? So probably not ideal, all things considered. But anyways, I'm going to load a little bit more. I've kind of just been slowly expanding on the loading as I go, just to see what's all required. There's no like chunk loaders as far as I'm aware. I don't think anything's been added. There is anchors. Oh, they updated those. Okay. They have added like anchors, things like that, like the anchor upgrade for mechanism, but really that's about it. There's not really any other way as far as I can tell to kind of chunk load things while you're away from the base. So, going in between, I need to be pretty efficient at it. So that leads us into today's project. I do want to become more efficient at it. Now, flying over there, very easy, not complicated whatsoever, but there is better ways of doing this. I could teleport between them, right? You do require Town Hall 3, and you can actually teleport through the Mine Colony's commands to your colony. But I think we can do it a more, less commandy, cheaty way. So let me get a few things together in the base and organized, and then we'll work on some beautiful, wonderful, magical teleportations. All right, so we're going to jump in. We need another dimensional cell, right? We need power over at our new base, no matter what. So we got to get that guy up and running. That way I can charge things over there, if we do get into raid scenarios, things like that, as our population is about to potentially increase here, we will definitely be needing, right? And then on top of that, hopefully we can use this to power our system as well. So for this, we need a couple of different things. We're going to need a matter transmitter. Good. We're going to need a matter receiver. That's good. Oh, out of machine frames. No big deal. Let's grab a couple anyways. What am I short on? Golden nuggets. Really? Really? That's what I'm short on? I don't be thinking so. We got gold for days. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's get ourselves the matter receiver as well. That's good. And I think I need, if I'm going to go back and forth, I think we need one of each of these. I really think we do. So I think we need 2 total of both. And then on top of that, we're going to need to get ourselves a dialing device. And we probably need 2 of those as well, don't we? You know what I haven't configured yet? I have not configured the lapis. That's a bit of a problem. But anyways, I'll do that a little bit later. Okay. RF tools, beautiful. Let's get ourselves another dialing device as well. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, cool. So RF tools is pretty awesome in the fact that you can kind of like go back and forth between, different teleportations and things like that. So what I was thinking is over here would be a nice little spot for us to teleport between. So let's grab ourselves the universal cable. We won't need the network cable at this point in time, or the XNet. But I was kind of thinking here would be a pretty darn nice spot. Right at the entryway, pretty straightforward for us to kind of sort of explore our teleportation needs, right? So we can have our transmitter there. We got enough headspace to make this happen. And we can have our matter receiver right beside it. Now, obviously, all of these need power and all that type of stuff. So let's quickly jump on down. And probably best to just do this. Should I just do it nice and cheap and easily? I think I will. I think we're just going to go pretty darn easy here, and we'll just set up that accordingly. Cool, cool. So that does tell me that I need another dimensional cell, though, which, causes other problems. But, yeah, we can get another one of those. I'm never opposed to adding more of these dimensional cells, because every one that I add, it's not like I lose power. It actually gains me power over time. So, we're gaining 1,000,000 every single one that I add to the system. And that's pretty darn nice, if you ask me. So, yeah, never really opposed to that not being a thing. But anyways, so here we go. We got our dialing device. We got our receiver. So let's name this Colony 1, right? Colony 1, access public, blah, blah, blah. Okay, excellent. So this guy's name is Colony 1. This guy, do we need to name this? Matter transmitter? Yeah, we'll just call it Colony 1 transmitter. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So the way that I understand this is you can dial to a whole bunch of different things. So let's go over to our other base and find a place for us to at least temporarily, I'm not going to say this is the permanent spot, but we're going to set up a thing over, I think, on the pirate ship. Why not, right? We got that ship, we might as well use it to our advantage in all of its beautiful glory that it is. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to set up ourselves a beautiful little spot to power on in. Maybe we'll put it up here by the bow, right? I think that's a pretty good spot. Yeah, this will be fine right here, right? I think so. So we'll just go like so, and we'll say, all right, boom, boom, boom. There's our cabling. And there's our cell, obviously. We will link that up to the rest. There's an extra million, which is great. We could always come over here and charge our stuff as well, which is good. We'll throw up a dialing device. We'll throw up a transmitter. And we'll throw up our receiver. Okay, cool. So this one, we will go Colony 2 transmitter. Pretty straightforward. And we'll just label this one Colony 2. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, we can now say, I want to dial Colony 1. Dial once. Dial OK. This little portal goes up, and boom, we arrived at our Colony 1. Awesome. And then I can go over here and I can say, okay, Colony 2, dial. And fall through the world. No. And there we go, back to Colony 2. How sweet is that? Pretty straightforward, pretty nice, simple system. The other thing that's really good about this is it doesn't use a lot of power for us to teleport between them. You know, we're not going to be, you know, draining all of our power to use this teleportation device. But this just saves me time going back and forth between the little nuances of the two communities or the colonies that we have here. It looks like Nathan over here is building effectively, which is good. What are we missing? Dark oak fence, dark oak planks, dark oak stairs. I think I have all those here. Looks like the deliveryman person is working. So I'm assuming as such. You look like a named boss. A named boss that's invisible. You are invisible. With diamond armor. And a diamond pickaxe and a shield. Holy crikey. Where are these guys coming from? Like, I don't even know. My guards don't stand a chance against some of those. There is no chance at all. So, I've killed like 2 out here. And I have no clue where they're coming from. But I guess, hey, those are nice. Those are very nice. So yeah. Keep that in mind in your world if you see those special bosses. That's some pretty good loot right there. Anyways, let's throw those in there. Somebody will be able to use them at some point in time. One of my guards or one of my barracks people over there. I hope. So, yeah, anyways, this is going to be so helpful for us coming back and forth between the two. Just being able to dial, right? So I can actually dial this permanently, as you can see. And it'll be permanently dialed to Colony 1, which is pretty sweet. And as you can see, our power isn't reducing, so we're obviously good to go there. The one thing that I wouldn't mind doing, though, is claiming this chunk. Boom. And we'll just force it to load as well. That way, we're kind of good to go back and forth. This guy here, we can say Colony 2 and dial. And we walk into there at any point in time. It's going to take us over to our other colony. That's pretty awesome. You know, one of the things that I've been thinking about doing a few times with you all is... What the heck is going on here? Hello? Hello? Holy crikey. I don't know what happened to this. Period. Was this one of the offset situations that I ran into? I don't know. But yeah, not ideal. Where was I? What was I saying? I don't even remember. This is our sifter, though. I have no clue what the sifter is producing overall. What are you making? I don't know. And this is our rock crusher here. Again, no clue what he's doing all the time. But yeah, cool. We got those done, got those built. I do want to take a quick look to see, is any of these acacia? They are not. Okay. Southeast. Southeast. Well, we're going that direction at least, so that's good. The tavern. Do we have acacia here? Asian. Nope. Okay. Well, we wait till another time. Let's see. One of the concerns that I've actually had is sometimes the barbarians are spawning in the cave system that's below here. And it's a real pain to find them. And the staff doesn't work otherwise. Well, this is problematic to say the least. So, I don't know where they are. It did say southeast. We are currently in the southeast quadrant. This has me a little concerned about my population. Not going to lie. But yeah, I do not see the barbarians anywhere. Okay. Okay. I guess I got to go find them. Oh, there's one. Okay. Okay. Maybe they're just down here. Uh-huh. Okay, there's a couple more. That's good. Found a few. It can be a big pain, you know, with these caves here. Aha! It's a little bit awkward, to say the least. That's fine. Just back me into a corner. I do better in a corner anyways. You want to go? You want to go? Yeah. How does this feel now? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You guys are chumps. I swear it, like, spawned less. Maybe because I'm in the cave? I don't know. But, yeah. So, anyways, okay. Cool. We defended the colony. Awesome stuff. We can carry on with our stuff. So, the last thing I wanted to update you guys on was we did also build our Swine Herder for our pigs over here. So I believe we pretty much have all of the animals now. You know, every once in a while I just come and breed them up, stuff like that. But here you go. Here's the Swine Herder. Very hay filled build to begin with anyways here. And then, of course, we have still our chicken coop right over here, which is nice. But yeah, so that gives us all of the animals, which is pretty darn awesome in my opinion. Our village is very, very full and complete in a lot of ways. Not fully upgraded, obviously. We still have a long ways to go there. But slowly but surely, we are whittling away at it as we go. The other thing, too, is I did get myself a plantation. But the same thing applies with this that we've seen with some of the other builds, like the Mechanist and the Tavern from before. There's no Acacia version available, so I kind of said I'm not going to worry about putting it down just yet because it'll probably change soon enough. So we'll just leave it at that. And yeah, other than that, I think that's going to be it for today. You know, we got ourselves our beautiful teleportation. It is nighttime. I should probably sleep. I did get a night vision ability totem, so that's pretty awesome. That one took a long time for me to get, but I found one finally. So we have night vision, which is cool. And yeah, we have a way to and from our bases, our colonies, pretty effectively and pretty fast. So I can bounce back and forth pretty quick and access all of my goods at the same time. I love it. I love it. Anyways, that's going to be it for me today. Make sure you leave a like, you subscribe, hopefully you enjoy the content, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. See ya.